Everyone, it's September 27th. It's 2 weeks before I plan to start the Superior Hiking Trail in northern Minnesota. Wanted to, commemorate this little adventure, and today, in my mind, this trail starts today. I was forced off trail on the PCT last year due to my foot going south, and after about a year, plus of rehab. It's about 80-85% there, and I think I'm ready to go. I enjoyed the through hiking that I was able to do last year enough, but I want to keep doing it every year. But 5 months off around the trail, away from life, just isn't what I'm looking for right now. So this trail, why this trail, Superior Hiking Trail, I'd never heard of it until last year at this time. It's 5 hours from my home. It's a drive up to Duluth from Madison, here in Madison. And from there, it's 310 miles north to the Canadian border. So 310 miles, that's nothing to sneeze at. It's only 15% of the PCT, so it seems like nothing compared to the PCT, but this will be great. Good. I just want to get outdoors for a nice long stretch. I want to be on a trail where there's not a ton of people. The PCT was a bit of a zoo last year, not so much to my liking in that department, and I want to see how my body does. So I'm trading the heat and the desert of Southern California for the upper Midwest in late fall. Trading the sweeping mountain views for peak color, hopefully up north along the shores of Lake Superior. So pretty stoked, and it's going to be a hectic 2 weeks. The idea is to extend the hiking that I've been doing 5, 6, 7 miles all spring, all summer. Do an extra mile a day, get up to 10, 11, 12, 13 miles a day before hitting the trail, and just kind of use these next 2 weeks as my break-in period. One thing I learned last year was just jumping on the trail with doing minimal hiking, and just, maybe 2, 3, 4 miles a day, and then throwing on a full pack and doing 20 miles a day every day out of the gate. That's just a recipe for injury. So we're hoping to avoid that. I've got to do the logistics for this hike. So plenty of the resupply boxes. I think I'm going to do this hike in maybe 18, 19 days. 5-day carries, that's pretty cool. That's pretty chill. So that's 3 supply boxes at most versus 25, 26 resupply boxes, on the PCT that I had planned for last year. So, and this not having been my first through hiking rodeo, I've got most of the gear. Just got to swap out some of the summer gear for a lot more cold weather gear. I expect it to get to be below freezing every night. I'm going to pack and dress accordingly. So it'll be a heavier pack, but shooting for no more than 20 miles a day once I hit my peak mileage. And we're not talking about doing climbing over 13,000 foot passes in the Sierras. This is northern Minnesota. It's the Midwest, relatively flat, although the trail does have a lot of elevation. Lots of going up and down, but the peak elevation might be 1,200, 1,300, 1,400 feet. So that's what we're doing. I plan to, record and chronicle the next 2 weeks as we get ready. And as I get ready and acquire the gear and get the body accustomed to the upped mileage, and we'll see how it goes. Totally stoked to do this. I'll take 18 days over 0 days any day of the week. I think it's going to be perfect bite size, and maybe a foreshadowing of things to come of where through hiking fits in my life. I can't take 5 months off every year to do a mammoth long distance through hike, but 3-4 weeks bite sized. If I can do one of those every year, that'd be perfect. And there's plenty of trails to do. Great Divide Trail, Oregon Coast Trail, the Colorado Trail. You can go on and on. Section hike Washington to the PCT, section hike Oregon, and then maybe we'll do something bigger a few years down the road like PNT, or maybe even giving that damn PCT another shot. We'll see. So anyways, not going to get ahead of myself. Let's just see how these next 2 weeks go, get on trail and see how the body responds. All right, here we go.